What's going on, everybody? I'm MTG Gibby and welcome back to another Magic the Gathering Arena deck tech video. Today we're going to be taking a look at this Gruul deck that I've seen kind of played around. I've done my own little twist on it, but a little precursor, I love Gruul. Gruul has consistently been one of my favorite color combinations. Back when I got into Magic, back in Battle for Zendikar era, I found that red-green was my favorite kind of thing to play with amongst my friends. I had this landfall deck that I really enjoyed playing, and so Gruul has always had this soft spot in my heart. And so today I wanted to take a look at the Gruul deck that is in Pioneer and Explorer and test it out for you guys. Gruul is usually characterized by being an aggro deck that's trying to get in as early as possible with cheap yet effective creatures coming in and doing their best to get in early and just take over the game with their damage. In the early game, we have our elves to play turn 1, try to get them down as early as possible. So on curve, we can play our turn 3 spells. So our things like Lovestruck Beast and Reckless Stormseeker. Bonecrusher Giant also falls into this category, but it also works as fantastic removal in the Stomp ability. And then as we go along, trying to get in, squeak in damage as much as possible, as we get into the later game, we have some of our heavier hitters, such as Thought-Knot Seer, to go into the opponent's hand, take a card out of it, just completely exile it. So whatever annoying thing that you don't want them to be casting, we just take it out of their hand and it goes into exile. Ezekiel's Chariot to create some cats and create some good chump blockers, and then the next turn be able to attack in with her and be able to create more tokens and things like that. And then the Ember Cleave, the big sword that gives attached creature +1/+1 double strike and trample, just absolute game ender more times than not. Hook this up to something like a Lovestruck Beast and a Ezekiel's Chariot or a Thought-Knot Seer, and you're swinging in for 10-12 damage, and that is kind of insane. A lot of people aren't really playing the Thought-Knot Seer. I think it's actually an interesting thing for this deck, and going into the mana base and creating colorless mana for it, such as Hash Up Oasis, Plusian Forest, Mutant Vault, things like that. We already want those things as it is, so it's really this easy slot in there, especially when a lot of people are playing the boat right now, the Sky Sovereign console flagship. It's not my thing. I understand why it's popular, but I personally think Thought-Knot Seer brings a little bit extra spice to the deck. In our sideboard, we have just a whole bunch of different things for different matchups, Rending Volleys and Fries for blue-white control and for different kinds of spirits and Greasefang, that sort of thing. Outland Liberator, Clothis, Unlicensed Hearse, Hazaret, the Crow and War, Arlen, the Pax Hope. Just a whole bunch of different things to help in just various sorts of matchups. If you like what you see here, go ahead and like the video, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you would love to see on the channel. I'm just getting started, so I'm cooking on some stuff, and I'm excited to see what you guys want to see. So let me know down in the comments. Let's go ahead and hop into the games, see what happens. We are on the play with an elf, no less. Let's go. This looks like a pretty schmackin' hand. What you doing, opponent? Alright, and elf on 1. Let's go. Alright, tapped land. That's what we'd like to see. I'm going to go ahead and play the Stormseeker here. Get in for 3. That's a right back. Fiddlethip. Okay. Sure. Alright, it's going to get shuffled back in. And we're going to swing in for another 4. Pass right back. That was kind of my fault with the Bonecrusher Giant. The Teamer deck. Okay. Interesting. You don't see Teamer out there that much these days. Okay. Another Bonecrusher Giant. Not punished. Okay. Let's actually just kind of cycle the elf here. Just get in for another 5. We'll save the Bonecrusher in case they play something. Let it flip tonight. Alright, and they scoop. Okay, I don't really know what it is they're doing. Huh. They're just bringing some Hazarets, just for good fun. Well, we got something similar to what we had last game. Early Stormseekers seemed to do the trick last time, so I guess let's use them again now. Okay, so they mulliganed. Springleaf. Is this a Paradox Engine combo deck? Okay, we need one more land here. Double flip the wash, sure. Not gonna make the same mistake. Okay. Honestly, here I'm just gonna go ahead and take the time to develop mana. We don't have the third land as of now, and I want to be able to play Thought-Knot Seer next turn, so we're gonna need to play the Mystic. Okay, so there's an Amber. Invasion. What are you doing? Okay. Invasion of Arcavios. Okay, well, that's not gonna happen, friend. It's definitely not gonna happen. Sorry, bud. You wanna try again? I think one more red would get us closer to Embercleave and closer to saving the day. That does not translate to another Embercleave. Okay, so they're gonna get rid of the Thought-Knot Seer. Draw another card. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be able to exile that. You want block? No block. Okay, what does this flip into? Oh, okay, something that doubles your spells. Don't want that. Okay, cultivate. Okay, what else? I'm wondering what else is in their hand. Invasion. Ergamon. Okay, so they cycled a land. And they got another Springleaf Drum. Cool. Vault's not what we were necessarily hoping for here, but, you know, that's fine too. And I want to say this is lethal. Yeah. Cool. Made that easy. Nice. Nice, nice. I'll take a dub. And into silver we go. Yes, I did have fun in that match. We will be on the play first. Sure. Maybe not the fastest hand that we could have, but we got removal, we got Stormseeker. Okay, white. Initiate. Dope. Oh, there's the elves, you know, turn too late. I think we're just gonna go ahead and just stomp out the initiate here. Maybe they have a Thalia, maybe they do something else. Thalia. Scuzzivert. Nice, good to see you. Welcome to the team. Here's Reckless Stormseeker. Give it +1/+0, haste, send it in for 3. Cool. So next turn we got Thought-Knot Seer if we want that. Adeline's not the nicest, but we'll take it. Okay. Go ahead and do Thought-Knot Seer. Let's get into their hand. Ooh. I love taking out the Luminarch Aspirants. I'm actually just going to stand my ground here. I don't think they can quite attack in with anything. They don't have great attacks. So, where do we go from here then? Knight Errant of Eos. I haven't actually seen this in too much play. I'll go ahead and block the Adeline here. I don't really care if they draw too much. Thalia's Lieutenant's a little bit of a pain, but I think we can deal with that all fair and good. Get out the Bone Crush. Get out an Elf. And let's not do anything. Let's just pass right back. Okay, so they have another Adeline. We got Thalia's Lieutenant to buff up the board. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and block like this. Okay. It's the most important thing to get out of the way here. Just get out with the Thalia. Stormseeker, no attacks, pass it right back. I actually haven't played the mono white matchup, so interested to see what we can do post sideboarding here, because I think at this point, unfortunately, we're just out of the game. Another Embercleave? Go fuck yourself. Okay, cool. Let's see. I like Hazoret. I like the Crow in War. Rending Volley. Fry. Okay. In its place, we'll drop a couple of Cleaves. Drop the Skoos. Drop the Bolts. Or a couple of the Bolts. Let's drop one Thought-Knot Seer, one Stormseeker, and an Elf. Let's run it like that. Okay, once again, we're going to play first, and I don't love this hand, but I think removal spell to take out the early play is important. We can have their initiative, that's fine with me. Land, and pass back. Okay. Alright, so here, let's go ahead. I think it's more important to get rid of the Aspirant, and I'll play the Llanowar Elf here. I don't know how much Lanny Elf really does long term, but especially if they have an ossification. Oh, cool. Sure. Thought-Knot's here. Ooh, that's actually great draw. Alright, let's get in there. What? Ooh, yeah, I want that. Give me that. Dauntless Bodyguard, sure. Sure. Ooh, Rending Volley. You love me a good Rending Volley. And take out the Initiate. Sure. And I'll swing in with both. And they scoop it up. Probably draw another land after that. Well, that was beautiful. At this point, I think we just keep it kind of similar. So let's see here. I don't actually like this hand, but it has some fan-fucking-tastic removal. I'm gonna get slaughtered. They mold, so that's nice. Okay. Don't think we quite get rid of Dauntless Bodyguard. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's play Llanowar Elves. I don't think they can actually Oh boy, it's gonna get worse by the minute, isn't it? Okay, no blocks. That is literally the thing furthest from a land. I think we need to take out the Thalia. And they will see the fact that we kept a one-lander. Oh boy, okay. The cheeky thing here would be to take the elf. I would personally take the elf. But I don't know. The other thing they could do is take the Rending Volley. Okay, so they take the elf. We get the elf, and we get a land. Oh, look at that, y'all. We're gaming. We're vibing. Yeah, I'll get another elf down. This gets us the Akroan War next turn. Okay, Hopeful Initiate. I'll use a Tenant. I'll block with the elf. Bone Crusher Giant. Sheesh. Okay. Well, we're bottlenecked on red. So, take out the Peacekeeper. Pass it back. Jump block with our elf. Do some more. Maybe do some more damage next turn. Initiate. Okay. So next turn. Okay. Okay, so here we are going to block the Initiate. More Bone Crushers. Sheesh. Take out the Bodyguard. Okay. The Monarch Aspirant. Is that lethal? That looks like lethal. This is what I get for keeping the one-hander. Like, I will completely own my fail on this one. God. But hey, thanks for some great content at least. On the play. I think this is fine on the play. I don't know if it's great. So let's see what they're playing. Blue black. Thoughtseize. They take the Embercleave. Okay. Sure. I don't know what they are, so I'm going to smack them in the bones so that way they don't have an opportunity to counter it. So what do they have? What are they playing? Okay, so they play. That's tapped. And move Bone and Crush. They consider. Okay, so they didn't put anything in the bin, so it was probably something of a removal spell. Okay, 3 lands. 3 Seekious Chariots. Do they want to get rid of the Bone Crusher Giant? Okay. And number 1. Sure. Fine. Okay. Dimir Control. Sure. Number 2. What else do they have here? Fatal push it. Ooh, I would love to Thought Knot Seal, but unfortunately, it's not going to be a thing right now. Let's just smack in for 2. Do they have the Shark Tip here? That's what they feel good. Sure. Deluge, main phase, love that. I would love a land that had a colorless tapping ability. So give me a Mutavault, give me a Desert, give me something like that. Give me a Carplessing Forest. Do they get rid of the elf? No, but they're preparing to get ready for. Okay. Elf. I'm not going to give them the chariot. Down to 9. They consider. Okay, kept on top once again. Okay. And let's see. Obliterating Bolt number 2. Go for elves. Big ass Shark Tip, huh? Takes out 1 elf. Guess that's not big ass. Okay, and hit it. Do they protect it? Okay. Pass back. Okay. Yeah, so much they can do here. Sure. Ooh, that's the sauce, that's the sauce. Sinister Sabotage, dang it. Figured they had some sort of counter there. Okay, they have 2 cards left in hand, so we're eating away at them slowly. 7. Make this 4/4. What are they going to do here? They're counting to see about Hollow the Storm Giants, aren't they? No, they're doing Deluge. Okay. Okay, so they're digging deep, digging hard. Looking for more counters. They're going to be able to counter the chariot when it comes down. So let's just hit them in down to 2. Consider. Lair the Hydra survives. They draw a whole bunch of cards. Search. That's counting. Mutavault. Fantastic. Okay. Swing in for 1. Do they kill the elf? They don't kill the elf. Down to 1. Okay, so they have to dig for something here. Double Field of Ruin. Okay. Reckless Stormseeker. Let's try and get them to counter this. Either way, I believe we have it. Let's just take it for our own. Let's take it so they can't have it. Just to be 100% sure. Yes. Okay. They don't have a bunch of creatures from what I remember seeing, correct? Well, they have sharks. But they don't have much else. Okay. Let's take things. Let's do things that basically make it hard for them to kill our stuff. Screws is not going to do... I mean, it might do a little in this match. Glittering bolt's probably also not going to do too much, so... Light trims. Hit it back. Alright, on the draw. No, I don't think so. Okay, this is better. Let's put back the beast. What are they doing? And they have a Thoughtseize. What do they take? Mystic, Chariot, Stormseeker. Okay. Well, that screwed up our game plan quite a bit. So. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just keep it going. I think Bone Crusher Giant is going to be decent enough here. Okay. They shock in. Let's stomp them. Do they counter? They do not counter. Okay. And let's just get it down. They counter this though. Okay. Sure. Hazardous. That's cool. Not yet, though. We need to make sure a lot of our other stuff gets out of our hands first before we play the hazard. We're going to surveil. We're just going to keep making sure that they counter everything. And then in hopes of wearing them down. Call. Okay. Just keep playing lands and spells. Seeker's Chariot. Cool. Alright, so what do they have after this? Do they have any more? They probably have a little bit more. So let's give them a little bit more. Thought Not Seer. Do you have something to counter this? Okay, they cycle a Typhoon. Get a peek into their hands post-Typhoon cycle. Alright, and then this is 3 or less. Okay. Pass it back. And we go. As a writ. Okay. And I'm just going to go in with the Hazaret. I think that's the smart move right now. They want to block with their shark, that's fine. I don't want to risk any shenanigans with the Thought Not Seer. Let's see, what do they got? Anything else? No? Okay. Let's see. Yep, that is what I figured would happen. Okay. They draw a card. And let's just get rid of one of the landing elves and deal 2 damage. They consider. Okay, Field of Ruin. Another elf. Let's see. Get rid of this. Do 2 more damage. Swinging with Hazaret. Okay. They block with Hall of the Storm Giants. And we pass back. Alright. What do they feel to ruin? Do they feel to ruin the Mutavault or the Ramen Operons? Okay, they go for the Mutavault. Sure. It's fine with me. Okay. Let's see if we can get them to counter this. If they counter this, they can't activate Hall. So let's just go like this. And we pass it back. Shieldred's Edict. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit them for 2. And then pass it back. Let's see. Are they going to hit in with their Hall of the Storm Giants? They probably are here. I would not be surprised. Lair of the Hydra. Okay, beautiful. So that's next turn. So let's see what else. Okay, even better. They tap their Hall of the Storm Giants out for it. So they probably have some sort of removal spell. So Bone Crusher Giant, Reckless Stormseeker, Bone Crusher Giant. Okay, so they have to counter this. Alright, does that tap them out? Let's see. Yeah, that taps them out. Cool. Alright, and let's go in for more damage. Let's just close up shop here. Yes, I could have gone in for 3, but what's the point when you've already won? Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Back up to silver 2. Oh my goodness. Let's see. We are going to be on the draw. We don't have any really quick low to the ground plays, so I don't really think this is a keep. As much as I do love Skoos, and the land being pretty good outside of not having what we need for Thought-Knots here, I think this will. Okay, this is a little better. I mean, I guess. Relatively speaking, anyway. Got early plays, got some removal, so let's see what they're doing. Timor land. So what did they got? Okay, sure. And any place? Impulse. Some sort of teamer deck. You'll have to forgive me for not completely knowing what's in Explorer or Pioneer. I hope through this I get to learn the metas a lot better, but there's only so much. Okay, we're gonna crush the token. Or Storm's a token, whatever the hell this name is. Okay. And now we are going to go down, get in for 3. Swinging. Okay, they're going to cycle, do some looting. Oh, where do they keep their hand? Looks like they love their hand. Sure, opponent. That's fine. I'm just gonna swing in with some hasty bone crushes. Do as you do. Okay. Down to 6. What are they going to do here? Okay. Sure. Gotta do something big. Well, that is big. It's Holly. Oh, dang. How'd they get off our deck? Scoos? Sure. Burn down the house. Nice. Natali Transmogrify. Cool. Okay. So I'll tell you what. We can get rid of the Atali here. I'm okay with trading a Stormseeker. Cool. And that's Obliterating Bolt, the Atali. Do they have a counterspell? Don't have the counterspell. Very good. They do have Scoos, and they do have things to eat. Okay. And they have a Chariot. Sure. Okay. Scavenging Ooze. Get in for more. Okay. So, let's see. Speaking of chariots. And Lovestruck Beast. And we'd pass back. Alright, so they have a big ooze, they have an Ezekiel's Chariot. They're drawing cards, so they could potentially get a Transmogrify or a Luca or something like that. So, what else you got, opponent? Okay. One last... Let's see, where else are they going with this? Oh my god. I fucking hate Agent of Treachery. Like... What do they take? Okay. Fine, whatever. Alright, you win. I just don't like playing against Agent of Treachery. Like, I guess I just don't like playing against a lot of things. Not a lot of graveyard stuff. Did they exile? I don't remember what they exiled. Maybe an Outland Liberator for Chariots. Meantime, down a Bolt, down a Bone Crush, down a Thought Knot Seer, down 2 Cleaves, down an Elf. Run it back like that. So, I doubt this video makes it in unless we do a significant turnaround here. What? Okay. I guess we were just... Oh. Seriously, that is how we get 2 gold? That's disappointing. That was anticlimactic. Okay, so how did we do? Well, of course, I'm sure y'all saw that we started in bronze, but we ended in gold. I played this deck over the course of a couple days. I'm actually recording before I end up going back to Oregon. I actually just recently moved to Colorado, and we're driving my car back to Oregon this week, so I wanted to have a video out and ready for y'all. But I think this deck did pretty solid, all things considered. There were some games that we lost because of silly mistakes that I made. There were other games where we lost just by the skin of our teeth. But there were also some really convincing wins and a lot of good, solid, just all-around gruely shenanigans. So if this is a deck... This is a deck where if you like smashing in, I think that this is something that you would very much enjoy. So do consider playing this deck if you have the wild cards or the means to do so. Well, I have done what I can here. I look forward to playing for you guys again next week. So go ahead and like and subscribe and ring the bell so that way you can get notified when I post again. I'm trying to have once a week videos out there of gameplays and different brews. Sometimes we'll be doing ranked gameplay, sometimes we'll be doing just play queues, brews and that sort of thing, and then sometimes we'll also be ranking or doing historic brawl. I really do enjoy historic brawl, so I think that that's going to be some fun stuff to play. But until next time, I'm MTG Gibby and I'm out.